Do you want more sex in your life? How about hotter sex? Do you want to bring back the passion and desire into your relationship? Or are you in a sexless marriage that needs to be revitalized? If you can answer yes to any of these questions, not only are you in the right place, but you're going to learn the secrets that most men will never know. Hello everybody, I'm James T. Horn, author of Good Husband, Great Sex, The Married Guy's Guide to Getting Laid. The title of this book is directed at men. However, I've written it for both men and women. I've written it for men in that if you follow what I'm teaching, you will certainly be having more sex in your life. But I've also written it for women in that if your man follows what I teach, he will become the husband of your dreams. Pretty cool, huh? Well, let me ask you a question. When you're in love and your sex life is great, what's wrong? Nothing, right? Well, when you're out of love and your sex life stinks, what's right? Nothing. Is sex important? Well, if you're not getting any, it sure seems pretty damn important. In fact, if you're not having any, it's very difficult, if not impossible, to have a good marriage. And if your marriage sucks, life pretty much sucks, doesn't it? If you have a great marriage, it's just a part of what makes it great. If you don't have a great marriage, sex is often the culprit. In my book, Good Husband, Great Sex, I'm going to show you just how to get back into your wife's pants. I'm going to show you how to fuel her desire for you. I'm going to show you how to wake up the passion that you once had. Get more sex and hotter sex and experience a mind-blowing relationship. And I'm going to show you how to become the man that your wife worships. Do you want hotter sex? Well, there was a time when I would have said that I did. However, the sex that I have with my wife is so great, I can't imagine it being any better. I'll tell you what, there is no better sex than hot, monogamous sex. Now you think I'm off my rocker, right? Well, just keep listening. Who wants a marriage that isn't just about raising kids and companionship? Who wants a lover and not just a partner? Who wants sex that isn't performed like it was a chore? You know what I'm talking about. The kind of sex that leaves you wondering, what the fuck just happened? You know, sex that leaves you feeling completely satisfied and hungry for more. I'm talking about sex that when it's over, you look into your woman's eyes and wonder, how in the world did I get so lucky to have you? Well, if you're married like me, then like me, at some point sex has dwindled and gotten put on the back burner. But as some wise man once said, if you continue to do what you've always done, you're going to keep getting the results you've always gotten. You want new results. You need a new plan. You need a quick start guide for being a good husband. My book, Good Husband, Great Sex, is just that guide. Okay, a little about myself. First, I'm going to tell you what I'm not and what this book is not. I'm not a marriage counselor or a sex therapist, and I don't hold a degree in psychology. This book is not some lengthy dissertation trying to impress the academic community. It's just me telling you, kind of like I'm talking to you right now, what has to happen for you to get your shit together and be the husband of your wife's dreams. Why, by the way, do you want to be the husband of her dreams? Well, because, my friends, if you act like the husband of her dreams, she magically becomes the wife of your dreams. Now, me, I'm a very, very happily married man of almost 23 years, and I'm absolutely crazy about my wife. Yeah, she makes me crazy sometimes, but that's part of what magnetizes me to her. I adore her, and she worships me. Except, of course, when I'm being an ass. But things weren't always so euphoric. I mean, it was at first, just like with most people. But then life took hold, and my issues and her issues started to collide. We got married young, and someone forgot to give me a manual on how to be a good husband. Sound familiar? Well, I decided to go out and find out what's going on behind the scenes that sets the stage for everything that's happening in my marriage. You know what I'm talking about. You know, what's going on when things are great, and when everything is shit, what the heck's happening? Well, my question was this: what has to happen to have a passionate, fulfilling, sex-filled marriage? And in the context of a crazy life that's filled with work, kids, stress, and all the crap that life throws at you, How does it happen? What's the formula? Well, what I uncovered was a formula that every man must have in order to be a good husband. You see, there's a direct link, a connection, if you will, between being a good husband and how often you have sex and the quality of the sex. Who'd have thought, huh? Well, I've spent almost 23 years learning what it means to be a good husband, and I've gained a few insights along the way. But that's just my own experience. Additionally, I've read dozens of books on marriage and sex, and I've spent literally a small fortune on relationship and self-improvement seminars. Oh, and I almost forgot all the happy and not so happy couples that I've interviewed for real life insight and corroboration of my theories. In this guide I'm offering you, I will share with you the absolute best of the best, distilled down into something that is a quick and interesting read. So if you want to take your marriage up a few notches and start having the experience of a lifetime, don't even hesitate to dive into Good Husband, Great Sex. If your marriage sucks, don't worry, you're not alone. Most marriages start to suck at some point. But why do they suck? Well, because couples don't know the hidden secrets to a hot monogamous marriage. How do I know this? Well, because there's a 67% divorce rate, according to a recent study. That's counting first, second, third, and fourth marriages. Not only that, but about half of those that remain married aren't happy. How do I know these secrets are secret, and why do I think they're hidden? Well, they must be, or there wouldn't be so many crappy, unfulfilling marriages out there. This is your wake-up call, guys. It's your time to get your act together and be a man. What I'm saying is that as a man, it's your job to turn things around. It's your job to be the man your wife needs and wants. I'm telling you this, if you create an environment that allows her to be a woman, act like a woman, feel like a woman, think like a woman, express herself like a woman, and feel loved and adored in the process, you will have the time of your life and all the "I can't believe how good that was" sex you can handle. But now, I must caution you, this book is really not for everybody. If you apply the information contained in this book to yourself and your marriage, it's possible to have a mind-blowing relationship with your lover, husband or wife. By mind-blowing, I mean an experience that far exceeds anything that most people have ever witnessed or believe possible. Now, the reason I say that it's not for everybody is that most people settle for mediocrity, and they're not willing to do what it takes to have an outstanding experience in their life. If you're one of those people that gathers information but doesn't put it into practice, this book isn't for you. Please don't read it. I don't want you to spend the rest of your life feeling shortchanged, knowing what you could have had but don't have in your marriage. In Good Husband, Great Sex, I'm going to give you 3 steps that if you take these 3 steps, you'll have all the sex you can handle. So, get started right now by simply providing your email address right over here somewhere and get free access to the video on the one thing that you can do right now to increase the passion and sex in your life. And I'll see you on the other side. Oh wait, I almost forgot. I'll also give you a glimpse into Good Husband, Great Sex with a free downloadable PDF of the introduction and chapter 1 of the book. Okay, now enter your email.